I'm getting there, although I'm early. And that's fine, right? All right. Got one link out. Today is December 31st, 2024. Let's go wild and stay up till 9 p.m. and go off prompt today. Here's our link. Maybe. There we go. We're not going to shamelessly plug anything today. I'm just playing in my journal until it's time to be here for reals. Just going to erase all these lines. Where are we though? Aha. I think I have like 5 minutes to play. And then it's work, work, work. Just kidding. None of this is work. I was done with this page yesterday, but then I started playing. You know what happens there? You just can't stop when you're having fun. Good morning, Renata and Debbie. Just playing in my own personal journal this year. I know it won't last, but it's kind of fun right now. Got eraser stuff everywhere. What time is it? 7:58. I have 2 minutes. I can finish playing. And then we get down to the serious stuff. Everybody ready for New Year's? I just got all our party stuff out, which dates back to 2000, the year 2000, when we first moved up here. Every year we think we're going to do New Year's, and every year we just go to bed. Who stays up and has a big party? Who goes out and has a big party for New Year's? And who is in their pajamas before 9 o'clock? I don't some days ever get out of my pajamas when I work at home, but today I have to go to the post office. Is the post office open today? Hope so. because I have a bunch of orders to ship out. And I have to get Chinese food. I've been wanting it for like 5 days. And today's the day. Getting Chinese food, come hell or high water. Might be Panda Express, but it'll still be Chinese food. All right. I am loving this page so far. Happy anniversary. I don't know whose anniversary it is, but let's go back. Good morning, Kathy and Chris and Dieta and Valerie. Debbie says it's our 46th anniversary tomorrow. Picnic on the beach. Well, I hope it's going to be sunny. Hi, Arlene and Sydney and Shari, Ellen, Diane. Hi, Diane. Marilyn. Denise says she'll be home alone. That's the way to go. Hi, Pamela. Susie, Chris, Sherry, Brenda. Brenda says her husband does not like Chinese. I love it. Hi, Katie. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Janice. Hi, Ruthann, Vera, Lana, Denise again, Shirley, Carrie. Carmen says your page looks like I wrote it, feeling it all. You know what, you guys, I have a confession to make. I didn't write this. I saved it from a page and I don't know where it came from. I went back to all of my favorite quote pages and I couldn't find it, but it's not my own writing. This is my own writing, but this is things I'm leaving in 2024. People pleasing habits, fixing what I did not break, disregarding my intuition, carrying uneven relationships, showing up where I am not valued. That's the one that got me right now because that was a big problem this past week. Apologizing for healthy boundaries. I am sure there are more because I am sure there are more things that I'm going to leave behind in 2024, but it just seemed like a fun one to write. I wish I could remember where I found this, but I don't know. Shari says, staying home with shrimp cocktail, cheese and crackers, and green grapes. Well, now I want green grapes. Debbie says, gonna watch Anderson Cooper and get tipsy. Johanna says, I am enjoying the CNN broadcast of New Year's in each country. Oh, I don't get CNN. I wish I did. Okay, well, let's put that aside for just a sec. I'm only going to shamelessly plug 2 things today. Journal Play Day, because I started on the artwork for February. So if you sign up for January, February, and March, which is the 16th quarter of Journal Play Day, you get the January one, which we started in December, the February one, which we will do in January, and the March one, which we will do in February. If that's not confusing, I don't know what is. But we make a new art journal each month in a live video here on Facebook. Lynn, did you get my email with the, oh, she's talking to Lynn, not Lindsay. You get 1 to 3 art pages from me each month, either collage elements, borders, backgrounds, blocks, etc. And you sometimes learn a new journaling tip or trick. I tried this month. I failed epically. So I will share the tip that my friend Loretta gave us. But here's the artwork. This one from Christmas, which is a little red. I may have to redo it. I don't know. These hearts, which I really like the white background. This one, and I think I'm going to do an overall background. And then these 2, which took me all day yesterday. So I hope you appreciate them. This one, which is just hearts and flowers, collage elements, and a cute girl. And look at the cutest dog and kitty cat. They're so cute, aren't they? And then this one, which is all over pattern because I have really, really gone hog wild into doodling the last couple of weeks. So I think this will be my cover. Look how pretty that is. And then you can write right in here. I left that big heart open. And I just had one spot I needed to correct this morning before I scan these. So right here, I got out of border with pink. And my Posca pen will cover that up just perfectly. There we go. Dieta, before you head over to watch on the big screen, let me give you guys a reminder. Hold on. Here's our second shameless plug of the day. Today at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in 2 hours from now, 2 hours from now, Rebecca will not be on YouTube, only here on Facebook, doing our January junk journal book creating. Okay. Denise, those will be available pretty soon. I have two more things I want to add to the group, but anyway, pretty soon. Anyway, if you don't already know, we are doing January Junk Journal January starting tomorrow. These are Rebecca's prompts here. These are available in the files section of this group. If you've never done anything with us before, let me just explain to you how this group works. Every single month, we have prompts that prompt us to do lettering, doodling, journaling, creativeness, whatever you want to call it. And every single month, we either work on a bunch of different projects using those prompts or one project doing those prompts. So this month, my friend Rebecca Swayze um, is doing a junk journal January month where we need a book like this. So this is just a hard-covered book. Mine's like, I don't know what size, but it's not the same size Rebecca asked for. But it has to be 250 pages or more. And mine is like 300 and something pages. And so Rebecca at 10 o'clock here in this group, not on YouTube, only here in this group, Rebecca is doing our video to get us to create the book that we are going to be using all month. So then once we have our book ready, we'll be doing these prompts. So today is not the 1st of January, it is the 31st, which is why we are prepping our book. Tomorrow is the 1st. And I think what I'm going to try to do, if I can wake up early enough, which I may or may not, is I'm going to try to come on at like 7:30 right before the Rose Parade, because what I'm going to do tomorrow is going to be a quickie. And then we'll start again on Thursday, Friday. You know what I mean? We work every weekday during the weeks, not on the weekend, not on the weekend. So our prompt for tomorrow is altered book, but we will have already done our altered book today. So Rebecca gave us alternatives. So for the letter A, because she did alphabet A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and so on. So today you can, or for the first, you can do either an accordion page, an acetate page, an acrylic page, or a semic writing page. I just want to look down to S. She did not do staples, right? S, R, S, no staples. Okay. So anyway, that's the deal there. So this is starting at 10 a.m. here in a couple hours. All right. So that's the shameless plug. It's free, you guys. This is like a full month class that should be $1,000. I have no idea, but it should be a couple $100 because it's every day during the week, you know? Let me turn down my heater and then we're going to get started on today, which is nothing that I have planned. Carmen says, you are so lucky to have so much taught here for free. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Because Mama's got bills to pay. I should charge everybody for this. Just kidding. All right, so here's my journal, which we've talked about yesterday. This is what we did yesterday, and I did get a little carried away with the Sparkle Pop pens. I don't know if you can see it, but I did outline a little bit in black, a little bit in Sparkle Pop because my husband was watching football and I just needed to relax for a few minutes. So I did a very thin outline all around the flowers and then some Sparkle Pop here, Sparkle Pop here. And then this is where I started playing in my journal. And this journal is going to end up being pretty personal, I think, this year. So I may not share a lot of it, but I did do this page. And hold on, because I think I want to continue these swirls. And we'll just do a couple and then we'll get to the other page. Over here. And maybe that's all I need. Maybe just one big swirl going on to the other page. Nah, do a few more. These are like you do a circle, and then instead of finishing the circle, you come back down like it's a comma or a, I don't know what you call it, like a apostrophe, right? So I think I'm just going to do those two. And then we're going to leave this. I'll play in it later. And then it'll continue onto this page because I kind of like them spreading out across the whole page, right? So if you want to see things that are in my personal journal, my plan is to post these on Instagram when they're not too personal. And my Instagram feeds over to Facebook in the, what is it called? Lindsay Ostrom creator of Cuteness. So if you're not on that page and you want to see more of this journal, I'm not going to share it here during the year. It'll only be on Instagram and on the other Facebook page. Does that make sense? If you don't know where that page is, let me know and I can help you, or maybe Carmen can post a link. All right. I could sit here and doodle this all day, so I'm not gonna. Oh, I use watercolor in this book all the time, Laura. We used it here. I used it here. This is all colored pencil. That's watercolor. Isn't that a pretty page? Just the watercolor real fast around the edges. So there you go. And we're going to use watercolor again today. So yesterday we did this block, which we blocked off with washi tape. Today I've got this block, which I'm blocking off with a Post-it note, but I put on 1, 2, 3, 4 Post-it notes. I don't think I need that many. I kind of thought maybe to do this, but we'll see what happens. So in order to keep this space here empty, Kathy says, I'm just going to put this out here. Girl, you just make everything look so easy. I looked at that page and thought, the other page is ready for something else. And then boom, you blew my mind and extended the doodle. So funny. Is this the book that Carmen gave you? Yes. Does it say the name of it? It is a Beechmore book, Beechmore book from London. They make different sizes. This one is 8.5 by 11 or something close to that. And I really like it. I am going to say, I think I like the other one better. Why can't I think of the name? Stillman and Byrne. I think I like the paper better, but it's okay. It's fun to try different things. So yesterday, I don't know what you call it, But I put this brand new Daniel Smith luminescent watercolor duochrome autumn mystery that was gifted to me by Cindy Jones into a little pod here. And that's what we're going to use today for a lot of this page. Where did you find the black Post-it notes? My friend Nola gave them to me years ago. But first we're going to do leaves in green. Chris says, I love those Beachmore books. I bought 3 for my pencil sketchings. And maybe they're better for pencil sketchings. I don't know. I just know that I think I like the other ones better, but I don't know. What can I say? All right, we're just going to do leaves. Did I already say that? And we're going to use this Post-it note the same as we did our washi tape, but you have to be careful because it will flip up. But I just want to go all the way around with leaves. Be careful where it goes together. And I want to add different colors into my leaves. Oh, see, it's going to puddle. It's going to pill underneath the paper. It might go under. What can I say? I go up here. Because I definitely want them to bleed together, but not totally, you know? So let's talk about New Year's. We don't go out on New Year's. For those of you that don't know, my husband was hit head on by a drunk driver about 9 years ago. And it was not on New Year's, no. But there are more drunk drivers per capita out on New Year's, I think, and 4th of July, isn't that right? Anybody who knows the statistics? But we don't go out on New Year's. So we're going out this morning to the post office and to get me Chinese food. And my parents used to have a thing where they would do deli food every New Year's, but we don't live where there's a good deli anymore. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. We might get a pastrami sandwich somewhere and just keep it for tomorrow. Should we peek? Probably not. Oh, look, it's working. So yeah, if you do go out tonight, be super careful. If a friend offers you a place to stay or you can get a hotel room, do that. My daughters are going to Big Sur for their favorite band who's in concert tonight in Big Sur, but they're staying there. And it's at the hotel where the concert is that they're staying. So that makes me okay. Trying to add color to this green, but it's not allowing me. There we go. Just putting in different colors inside these greens. Oh, that's really pretty. I think I need to blot this one. A little too much green. Debbie says she doesn't even plan on getting out of her PJs today. That was me yesterday. I was not going to get out of my PJs yesterday, but I found out I had to have something notarized before the first of the year. So I had to put on my nicer PJs and head out. Oops. Anyway, Lindsay, check out the deli at Safeway on Sutton. They have everything. They catered our party at Eschaton. I need a good Jewish rye bread. That's the biggest problem, Barbara. If you could find me that in Sacramento, I'd be a grateful girl. So the Lions won yesterday, in case anybody's into football, which I am not. But my husband is, and it was important for the 49ers to win yesterday to help the Vikings. Don't ask me. I don't really know what I'm talking about. But it was kind of a bummer for him yesterday, watching that game. We have game night at church tonight, Linda says. Now that sounds like fun to me. I still don't think I would leave my house, but it does sound like a fun night. That is very watery. Anyway, maybe we'll do game night here. We do have a new game that we haven't played yet. My husband got it from a friend through a thrift store, I think. I don't know. Jackie, never apologize for being late. You do have a life. Let's try to turn the book. Uh-oh. Look what happened here. Let's see if I can pick that up. Probably not. Oh, I kind of did. Clear water. You can usually pick up colored watercolor and get it off of your page. Yeah, it's gone. Well, I mean, there might be a shadow there, but it's pretty much gone. Try to vary your leaves when you do this. Some can be on stems, some can be like, I don't know. I'm not the best watercolor artist. Like, I watch people do these leaves on Instagram like this. And oh my God, some of the leaves look totally real. But I love doing them, and so that's what matters to me. That's a pretty one. Kind of like that. Sticking out there. These got, I think I'm going to have to outline these like I did there. For some reason, the watercolors in this book versus the other one that I have, the Stillman and Byrne, they bleed a lot more. Like, you know what I mean? They tend to bleed out of their edges. And that makes me kind of bummed. But it's okay. So I don't really have a lot to say because we didn't do anything yesterday. I just sat home. My husband went and made some burnishing sticks, which was nice of him. So burnishing sticks are currently available again. I just drew yesterday. We've been having these like semi-retirement days recently, and I kind of like them. We don't have to get out of bed, so we're not getting out of bed days. It's pretty fun, I must say. I'm going to move my water. Did I tell you guys that my son has a 3D printer and he is designing us a plastic small water cup that will be available soon? I guess I don't know exactly when. I am at his mercy. But it's going to be not like the one that you keep on your desk. Well, I might keep it on my desk, like the one Carmen's friend. Oh, shoot. I smeared this here. So now that's got to become bigger. There we go. Fixed. It's going to be more portable than the one that Carmen's friend Michael makes for us. The plastic, the ceramic ones. But my son has a 3D printer and he's been designing exactly what I told him to design. And pretty soon we will have this water cup thing to mess around with. I'm super excited for it. And I think he's pretty excited about doing it. It's hard when you get to the corners to know what to do. But when it's all done, it looks really pretty. Rebecca says, we celebrated Christmas last night since my son came home from the army. Aw. I sent you a message to ask about your son, making sure that everything was good when he came home. Rebecca, where is his girl that he's marrying? Does she live close to you guys, I hope? That is really too watery. So you know what party poppers are? Those little round party popper things that you use like at New Year's or whenever. I found them that are handheld, like for a wedding, and they're white and gold, and that you put it on your finger and hold it in your palm and unwrap the top of it, and it has hundreds of those, and then you throw it and they go shooting out. And I showed it to my daughter and I said, can I order these for the wedding? And she said, yes. Super excited to get them because I'm going to throw them on her when Savory comes down the aisle. Uh, uh, I think I need a lighter leaf here, a light color. I like when they touch because then they bleed together. Okay, we're going to turn. I kind of like this Post-it note idea. Let's check it out. I ruined the whole thing. Come on, lift. Oh man, that is super cool. You could even do it in a circle. You could cut it in a shape like a heart or a star or anyway. Yeah, those party poppers, and they're not really expensive, especially when you buy them in bulk like for a wedding. They're super cool. I'm just excited. She said yes. Because there's a lot of things that she's like, Mom, no. What else should we talk about? Who's excited about Rebecca's class besides me? I'm super excited to start on that book. And my plan is, did I tell you what my plan was already? My plan is for tomorrow to come on right before the Rose Parade at like 7:30 my time So I'll have to get up early, which doesn't matter because I'm not a drinker, so it doesn't matter. I won't be drinking tonight. And then do the prompt for asemic writing because I looked it up. Do you know what asemic writing means? It's pretty cool. It's like when I do, oh, I smeared again. It's like when I do my lettering that's all bunched up together and you can barely read it. It's like that. Anyway, it's pretty fun and it shouldn't take very long. And then you can use it as part of your book somewhere else. That's a cool leaf. Kind of like it. Oh, Linda found the perfect size book. Yeah, Rebecca says she calls that scribble writing. Me too. I call it scribble writing. But I'm thinking maybe an accordion fold because it's A. So maybe an accordion fold with a asemic writing. Okay, that's a cool corner play. Corners are challenging for me. I don't like this over here. I'm going to hold my book up. I'm going to go over this and put another leaf here. Maybe a bigger one. I'm finding that watercolor, when I'm really shaky, it makes me not shake as much. I don't know if that's the brush or concentrating. Oh, look at that tip on that leaf. Oh, that is fancy. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it is that makes me not shake as much, but I don't. It makes me very happy. So I'm finding I watercolor when I need to calm down a little bit. But some of my leaves are still shaky. You can see it, which is why I went and outlined last night. I'm now staying up later at night because I find that later at night I'm not shaking as bad. So my husband's like, "Why are you wearing a headlamp?" Because I have a beanie with a headlamp on it, and so I can see at night when he's asleep. And I'm like, because I don't want to wake you. And I want to draw because I can see now. Oh, that went right into that one. Kind of cool. Moving the water again. Isn't that pretty? Don't you love how this is looking? And you can do this with flowers, hearts, everything. This same idea where you block off a spot. Kind of having fun doing it. I guess I should say I am having fun doing it, not kind of. Mine bleed a little under the Post-it. Who said that? Laura. Well, I'm holding my Post-it down as I'm working in it. So I think that's helping. But I don't know. Maybe I just got lucky. I don't like the way these are all going off this direction. Maybe I need something right here. Wait, what did Terry say? Hi, Terry. I dislocated and broke my arm, so just watching, not doing anything for a month. Oh, Happy New Year, Terry. Hope you had a good Hanukkah. I gotta move this a little because I want to come over here. We barely celebrated Christmas in this Gentile household that I live in. So we did not celebrate Hanukkah. Oops. My brush slipped right there. I had my menorah out and everything, but like I said, we barely got to celebrate Christmas with the Goys. Anyway. Okay, that's pretty. I wish I knew where I got this color from. I think it is here. Try this one. I don't think that's it. But I do. Oh, maybe this is it. A pretty color. If I turn it this way, maybe that'll help me get out of that going that direction thing. Sherry says, I shattered my wrist last year. It's still healing. Ugh. Anyway, sorry I don't have a lot to talk about. Oh, that is a pretty color. I dipped it in several greens, I think. I don't know for sure, but I think I did. Yes, Hanukkah is still going, and so is Kwanzaa. Today is creativity. I can't remember how to pronounce it. Z, are you here to help me pronounce? It's like Kimura or something, and today is the 6th day of Kwanzaa, and it is all about creativity today. I love the principles of Kwanzaa. Quite honestly, here's a good story I can tell you. Um, when my daughter Bailey was born, was searching religions, I must say. I'll just be honest with you. I spent a lot of time looking into the Mormon religion. I have already spent tons of time looking into Judaism and Christianity. And none of those seemed to fit for me. And then I had these two friends that weren't really good friends, but they were becoming good friends. Do you know those kind of people like you wish they were more in your life, but they weren't yet, but they were close? And I went into labor with my daughter, and these two friends, one had two children, one had one child, and they were both in strollers, little guys, just babies. And they were members of the Baha'i faith. If anybody doesn't know about Baha'i faith, if I had to pick a religion, honestly, that would be my religion, because what the Baha'i faith teaches is all the best parts of every religion. Let's not talk about religion, Lindsay. Okay, so I'm done with that. But when I was in with my daughter giving birth, I wasn't in labor because I had a C-section. So I don't know why I said I was in labor. Just because I guess most women are in labor. Had my C-section and my daughter was born and she was nothing but hard from the get-go. And so I had the television on and the nurses kept coming in and turning the television off. And I could not figure out why. Why couldn't I watch television? Was it something about being pregnant or nursing or... And I had this one nurse. She was black, and I'll never forget her because I had her with all three of my children, and she was a drill sergeant. I mean, you could not screw around with her. When I was crying because I wasn't breastfeeding, well, she grabbed my daughter and just shoved her on my breast. And she said, "You've got this. Stop feeling sorry for yourself and just do this." She had a gold tooth right in the front, a gold tooth with a star that was a diamond cut out of it. All right, back to the story. So, oh, that's that pretty green. So she came in and turned the TV off again, and I had just had a C-section, and I found the remote control and I turned the TV back on, and it was the news, local news. And I saw on the news the reason that they wouldn't let me keep the TV on was because these two girlfriends of mine, who were not really girlfriends, but we were becoming girlfriends, you know, they were walking their babies on the road right near the hospital in our very quiet town. And a drunk driver came out of the bar about half a block away and killed them both and the babies. Two kids and one baby. And that is when my pure hatred for drunk drivers happened. I mean, it's always been there, but that's when it became really big. It was the hardest thing to be happy about the birth of my daughter when I just learned about these two beautiful souls that were taken from us. Terry says, "I remember all of this and the nurse." Wait, did you have your kids at Verdugo Hospital, Terry? No. Did you have that nurse, or do you just remember my story about the nurse? Anyway, disgusting. This guy got, I think, 6 months, maybe, and then he was out. Awful story. And that's why they wouldn't let me watch the TV. Such lovely women. Patty Carr and Valerie. Oh my gosh, I can't remember what Valerie's last name was anymore. That was a long time ago. You had that same nurse, Terry? Oh my God. That's an amazing story then. Should we take this off? Oh my gosh. Can I tell you how fun that was? Super fun. What time is it? Oh man, that's amazing. I'm still blown away that Terry had my nurse. Wish I could remember her name. Do you remember her name, Terry? And did you get that beautiful birth certificate that was handmade by somebody? I can't remember the artist's name, but they used to give you this beautiful birth certificate that wasn't official, but it was handmade by a local artist. Okay, here's this color again. So this is that duochrome autumn mystery Daniel Smith watercolor that was gifted to me by Cindy Jones, let's try this, shall we? I could end up ruining the whole thing. I don't know why I'm holding it. Oh, it hasn't dried completely hard yet. Breathe. Oh my God, this color is to die for. Wow. I do kind of like holding this little pot in my hands. You know how cool it is when you have an experience and you think there's nobody else who understands that experience? And then here's Terry, who's been following me since the paper rabbit, and we've kind of become friends, acquaintances. It's more than acquaintances, but less than friends. I don't know what it is, but I love it. And we just shared the same experience about a birthing nurse. She's not a birthing nurse. Oh, she was a beast, this woman. And I kept thinking, why would anybody have a gold tooth with a diamond? Or maybe it wasn't a diamond. It might have just been a star cut out of it. But what a wild experience. Anyway, I'm going to try to smooth some of this out with just water, bringing it out a little bit. Over Christmas break, I messaged two girlfriends from high school who basically left me high and dry on grad night, but we were such good friends in high school. And then all of a sudden we weren't friends, and then pretty much lost touch. But I had these dreams about one of their boyfriends from high school recently, or a dream, I guess I should say, not dreams. And so I messaged them both together because one of them married the other one's brother. And come to find out, they're not sister in laws anymore. And they don't even like each other. So one of them never responded, but at least the other one did. But I had to share this experience that we had in high school because I just started thinking about it. And it seemed so real, this dream. And even though we're not friends anymore, we still had that experience together. You know what I mean? Denise says, now I want to draw leaves all day. They're pretty amazing. So the dream that I had was about one of the girl's boyfriends, Pete Goodall, when we went to La Cañada High School. And he got accepted into Berklee College of Music. And he was listening to the band Genesis one day at his house. Like, remember when you were younger and you just hung out at somebody's house just to hang out and listen to records? Or maybe that was just me, but anyway. And I'm like, I don't even understand this music. It's wild. And he told me, well, then you're not very intelligent. And it's something that I've always remembered. And this entered into my dream the other night of him telling me, this tube of paint again is, Gretchen, duochrome. They make lots of duochromes, not lots, but a bunch that kind of have different colors to them. Um, Autumn Mystery. Denise, if you don't have all the greens that I have, just get some blues and yellows and browns out, even purple and orange, and add those to the greens and mix some colors. Just take one green. Maybe we'll do that someday if you remind me. I'll show you how you can make a bunch of cool colors from just one green and mixing a lot of colors into it. I've gotten lazy. but you can mix lots of colors with just one color of green. Add yellow into it, and then you'll have a yellow green. Add blue into it, and you'll have a blue green. Add brown into it, and you'll have more like this green here. My favorite greens are the yellow green and blue greens. I love the way they look. And I love this paint, whatever it is. So pretty. So I don't think I'm going to write in anything in this yet because I don't know what I want to say. I don't have a quote picked out. But I will get one. Don't you worry. Oh, Rebecca, I do follow that color mixing page. Yeah, there's a color mixing page on Instagram that the girl every day sits with a couple colors and just mixes them together. She starts with just your basic. What are your basic colors? Why can't I remember? Red, blue, yellow. Red, blue, yellow. I think that's it. Oh man, that is so pretty. I hope you guys can see the metallic in that. It's just beyond fabulous. I'm tempting, what do you call it? Fooling with death here, where I'm putting gold where I'm really close to the edge of my line. Tempting fate. What do you call this? Playing with fire? Debbie says, one day I'm going to learn how to use Instagram. Debbie, do we need to have an Instagram day? It's the easiest. Sign up, follow me, right? Just come follow me. And then look at all the people that I follow and start following them. Or, like if you're into gardening or you're into playing the piano, you can find people that just have those pages. And let's say I want to look up watercolor leaves. I can just type in watercolor leaves and hundreds of them pop up without a lot of political ads or stuff that you don't want to see. Well, there used to be a lot less of stuff you don't want to see. Now there's more, so it is more there, prominent, whatever you call it. Okay, I'm good. It is so pretty, you guys. And as it's drying, it's becoming amazing. Jewel, I'll have to find it. Is there a name? Let me scroll back a little bit and see what I can see. Well, I can't block anybody from doing a live video. I'll have to do it later. So, Jewel, if you will report them or send me their name, then I can look it up later. Gosh, I love that gold color. It's like a rose, pinky gold, orangey gold. It's beautiful. Let's vote again. Oh no, Sandy says, good morning. Just got home from the hospital. My hubby had a heart attack Saturday, and we've been at the hospital all weekend. Is he doing okay now? Sandy, I assume since you're here. Instagram is so much better than Facebook, B. You're correct. So I know what you guys are going to say. Outline or no outline? I love the outline over here. So I may have to do an outline again. But that's all I'm going to do for today. Well, Sandy, I hope he has a full recovery. Thank you, Jewel. All right, that's it. Because I want to get ready. I got to go eat my breakfast and get ready for Rebecca's class. Rebecca, if you're still here, what else do we need besides the book? Do we need glue, a ruler? Oh, yeah, I'm going to outline it. Because I love the way the outline came out there with just the Sparkle Pop pen and a 005 black pen for the leaves. So I think I'm going to do a 005 black pen for the leaves here and just do a freeform kind of an outline. All right, you guys. Well, I'll see you all in an hour. I hope Rebecca will be here teaching us. And I hope you love this technique because I do. You don't have to watercolor. You could do this same thing and doodle around it. It's just so much fun. Can we watch Rebecca's later in the guides? Yes, I will make sure I save it because sometimes Rebecca says I posted the supply list on the periodic table of the junk journaling. This? I don't even understand this. When I printed this out, it's all blurry. So I was going to talk to you about it again, Rebecca. Maybe we can fix the blurriness. Anyway, that's all right. I'll find it. I'm not worried. So get your book, get your prompt list. I'll find the supply list and we will welcome Rebecca here at 10 a.m. So I'll see everybody then. I got to go blow my nose and eat. I love you guys so much. Have a great day. Okay, bye. See you in a while. I'll be here monitoring the class. I'll be Carmen at 10 a.m. All right. Love you guys. Bye.